Hey friends, we are back with another interesting topic. But before that, I would like to wish you a very happy Holi. Please be safe, play safe, and stay safe. Take care of your friends, family, and other relatives. Okay? So, moving on to our podcast. Many people in comment section has told me that please give some tips to conquer our anger, please give some tips to curb down our stress, please give some tips to just wipe out the anger from our life. So my over exaggerated friends, my over uh, what I can say, my overactive friends, just wait for a minute. Okay, as you all have guessed, the topic is about how to control your disturbed and stressed mind. So, first of all, verification and authentication. These tips are verified from the great and book of books, which is Bhagavad Gita. So, these tips are from Bhagavad Gita, and there are just two tips, only two tips, which could change your life and which could convert your disturbed mind into a healthy mind. So, moving on, I would like to tell you a short story. A story of a thug, a story of a fraud, a very bad man. He was selling oil bottles, you know, which we put it on hair. Yes, that bottles. He used to say people that if you put this oil on your head, you will get hairs in more than 1 week. But the condition is that between this time period, you must not think about God. If you think, your hairs will be gone. But you have to purchase this bottle again. People used to buy the bottle, put it on their head, remembered God, again buy it bottle. What this story tells? What this story tells that if you say your mind, if you suggest your mind that don't do this, don't do that, it will just rethink that uh, disturbed thing. If you are just thinking about the bad patch of your life or stressed patch of your life, your mind will only think about that. Your mind is trained to think about that. If you say your mind, I don't want to think about that, I don't want to think about that, it will recoil back to you, it will fire back to you. So your mind is like a river, your anger is like a river. You can just change the path, but you cannot dissolve the whole river, or you can't just evaporate the water from it. Okay? So, how to means change the way of your mind? First, some problematic things have happened in your life, I agree. But to get out of it is in your hands now. If something which happened in your life and you just ignored it, it will recoil back. You will again be stressed. Better is you go out, mix up with people, mix up with nature, and just forget that bad thing or bad patch. It's hard, it's not easy, but it's effective if you start meditation. So, meditation is the foremost thing, okay? Before these two tips, meditation is foremost thing, because meditative mind, meditative eye is the lamp of your body. If you want to explore it, you must start meditation. So, the first step here is do meditation. Second step here is don't just throw that thing, means don't just say that I'm not thinking about that, I'm not thinking about that, it will recoil back. So instead do it practically. Go out and just for if you just spend some time with your family, friends and nature, you will just forget that thing, maybe in 2 months, maybe in 5 months, maybe in 1 year, depending upon your depression stress. Okay, this is the first tip from Bhagavad Gita. The second tip is we'll understand through a story. So, the story revolves around a village, and there was a village named Manipur. Manipuram, or I'm currently not recalling it. So, in that village, there was a saloon, a small saloon, but it was only one in that entire village. Because it was only a whole saloon, people used to come there and cut their hairs. Because in the entire village, there is only one saloon. So, where will people go? They used to cut their hairs and come home. Businessman used to get lot of profits. The saloon owner used to get lot of profits. He has two kids, uh, which were 12 years old and which were 18 years old. Big brother and small brother, named Ramesh and Suresh. Ramesh is 18 years old and Suresh is 12 years old. Okay. So, after some days, the father of these two kids died. Unfortunately died. And Ramesh and Suresh began to handle the business. And Ramesh was adversely affected due to his father's death. He used to go with friends out and used to drink alcohol and intoxicating materials. He was leading to his bad friends, leading a bad life due to his expenditure and spendings. Ramesh and Suresh fought between them and decided to make two saloons and divide one saloon in two parts. They did. Due to the alcoholic Ramesh, the people came to him. When people came to him, he used to cut hairs anyhow, used to charge more, and used to abuse them too. So, people from Ramesh went to Suresh. As Suresh was inexperienced than Ramesh, he was also not good, but he learned. He learned more. He just watched videos on YouTube. Okay, he just you used to just means used to just study on that thing which he couldn't. And later, Ramesh was a failure, and Suresh saloon began to boom. So, what this small story tells us? That if you are just finding the temporary solutions to curb your mind, it's not effective. It will lead to a very bad patch of your life. It will destroy you. So, Arjun asked Krishna, this integral part, this mind is very strong. It's more strong than me. How could I control it? It's just like controlling the air in the atmosphere. So how? Then Krishna replied that to control your mind, you must study or abhyas. Abhyas doesn't mean that you have to compulsory sit on one place or study. Studies can be in different way, such as practical, theoretical, and other ways. You can just do courses. You just what Krishna is trying to say here is just move ahead, one step ahead of your stress, and just focus on the study part. The study part doesn't include only theoretical study, but also practical and more types of it. Okay, so these are the two things, the most prescribed and effective things from Bhagavad Gita. I hope you like my podcast. Please subscribe to our channel, Motivational Guruji. And for more such comments, link is in description. Go and boom there.